Okay, so hi Fano. Hi everybody. I obviously this is my first video doing anything like this, but I'm gonna be for educational purposes to show what some things you can use AI for, and to show some of AI's limitations, or where human input needs to be more aware of how they work. So I think this is going to be a fun video. I hope you enjoy it. This first one is going to be how to write a song in minutes. And let's not, put any pressure on and make it, but it's definitely going to be before an hour. I say under 30 minutes, to be honest. And it'll be in the title. I'll chuck it up in the title where that time lands, basically, minus the time I've just introduced. Yeah, so without further ado, let's do it. So we're going to do how to write a song within minutes, and we'll start with the R&B song. I will be doing multiple different styles, choosing different genres and using the same concept and showing it to prove that it can be done over different genres also. Yeah, so let's get into it anyway. I'm using ChatGPT today, and it's something that most people should be able to connect with. Right, so let's go. We're gonna do just R&B style. I will let it we'll just follow through, choose things that the suggestions that they give us to get this done, right? So the less thinking and things like that. I do suggest that if you want to use AI tools and you want to build anything with them, to know a little bit about what you're doing if you want it to be faster, right? Because I do believe AI is just a blank sheet. You have to really give it the ideas to build whatever you want to build. So let's get into it anyway. Hi, I'm thinking about making a R&B song. I'm just wanting help in writing an R&B song. Is that all right? Hey, look, I'm looking for whatever the trend is today, whatever the niche in R&B music is today, and whatever is hot right now. The style that's getting the most views right now. Can we do that? Awesome. Let's go with option number one. That suits me absolutely fine. Let's go. Can we have it like can we have it where it's low-key finessing vibes? Like as if I wanted to marry someone and I wanted to get, I wanted them to wanted to get their attention. For some reason, yeah. So if you talk for too long, depending, as you use this these tools, more and more, you will start realizing again where their limitations at. There's one there. I took too long to give it what I actually wanted, and so it's detected no speech detected. So that's something you'll get used to as you start using these tools more and more. I see that as a limitation, maybe not. But at the end of the day, you learn and then you realize how much time you've um, got to get out what you want it to help you with, okay? So I hope that's learning something that someone sees that and can learn from that. Because I definitely did when I first started making these. Although you never really get used to it, for me, um, personally, I get reminded on the spot, if you will. So, can we imagine I was trying to marry this girl and I really want to get her attention? So, can we have that sort of style of writing, please? I hope you know what I mean. And just for the viewers, AI is amazing at kind of knowing what you mean. See, basically here it's just proved what I was just saying. So, I this one's a little bit hard because if it was just me and if I wasn't trying to explain and see where those like what I just done and showed you some limitations and how we can, because there's a way where it doesn't have to be a limitation if you change your way of like the things you say, right? So you got it. You're talking romantic, intentional. I want a wife. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe I was trying to give off. Um, so they're amazing in that sense, eh? They can basically understand you if even if you're not saying those particular words. It's incredible. The more you use them, the more they're gonna understand you, and yeah, it's weird. They build synergy with you to a certain point. Obviously, they have limitations, and you can um you can lessen the limitations, right? You can lessen those limitations by the way that you interact with it. So anyway, here we go. Yep. So let's go. I'm gonna say, can I have 16 bars for the first verse? Oh, actually, I might just go 8 bars for the first verse. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Thank you so much. Are we allowed to do 8 bars for the first verse, please? So in this demonstration, I'm not going to try and sing the words, but if you know music at all, you can see what you can do with it. I've tried this once before, and like I said, this is how to write a R&B song. This one here, how to write a song within 10 minutes. Okay, so it's up to you. We've got what I'm doing is demonstrating how to write the song, the lyrics, right? And when I did it myself, I found that it took me ages to actually put the lyrics, well, not ages, but, you know, a half an hour more to put the lyrics to riff that I made on the guitar. So, you know, if you're gonna go into the music game, you got to know all these different steps that you have to do. It's not just about this. But anyway, this is the songwriting side of it, and look how fast they did it. You know, And just so you know, you can individually go through, you can analyze it. If you don't like anything, you can say, hey, look, it's so good that you can say, hey, look, I don't like any of those words. Can you change them? And they'll change it for you. Or you might not like one bit, and you can ask AI to change it for you. Or you can get in there, actually, they might be able to allow you to get in there yourself and edit it. I've never done that before, and to be honest, I've only done this once before this. So let's keep going, let's move this along, because we're already gone past 10 minutes. And the first time, I'm going to be honest with you, the first time I did this and wrote a song with using AI, it only took me, it was only like 5 minutes, to be honest, it took me. But again, I have my own workflow and I know what I like and things like that. And I didn't have to stop and explain things. But thinking about it, it was my first ever time, and nobody had ever shown me how to do that using AI. So here, I'm just gonna move along. This looks great. I've been trying to, yeah. I'm looking at it and analyzing it right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. You know, um, let's be honest. He just popped that out in about 30 seconds. To be honest, um, and like I said, you can change things, edit things. You can ask them to edit things. Ask AI to edit things. Sorry. So he's asking, do you want to write the hook next? Hey, everybody can do that if they want. I want to go into a pre-chorus at the moment. But he's given you AI's given you a prompt. It's up to you what you want to do, guys. But I want pre-chorus. Can we go into a pre-chorus now, please? If that's all right, please. Can we go into a pre-chorus? Hey guys, so sorry I went quiet there. I was just having a look and analyzing this a little bit. To me, this pre-chorus feels a little bit too long. But again, the way that I work, I can't really define that unless I had the, say, instruments behind it so I could practice it to see how it sounds and feels like to me. I don't know what any other musician thinks, but that's how I work. But just for the sake of this, we're going to move along and be happy with that. I mean, I'm just looking at the words, seeing if the words mean, are not too poppy outy to me. Sorry about my language, guys. It's this is just how I talk. So I'm gonna say I'm happy with this, and I'm gonna ask them AI to go straight into the chorus. Yes, please. Can we have the chorus after this? Thank you. One thing I want to say, is I want to talk about a limitation, and this one's quite a frustrating one. We could absolutely get back to the top, and I've had this problem before quite a few times, and working on different projects. Sometimes it won't save everything exactly how you wanted it, but you can teach it to keep things exactly how you want it, right? But it took me a long process to learn I could do that. It is absolutely how you engage with this tool as to how precise it can be for you, and learn how how you like your workflow to go. So yeah. So what I'm saying is I could get back to the top of the song, and there's gonna be or there, I can't say there's gonna be, but there could be. There's a very high chance that some of the words could have changed. Okay, so if you know that, then when you first get the write outs, make sure you write it out on a piece of paper if you want to keep it exactly the way that you want it on any single project that you want. You know, if you like something that you see, a suggestion or whatever, or if you're building something, you must recollect the information. You must remember the information 100% alone in case any of those limitations or errors pop up. Okay, it's up to everybody if they want to do that, but I'm telling you, I've had this problem so many times that it pays to do so. So, here's our chorus here. I don't like how long they are, to be honest. They're super long. I might go back and it depends. To me, it depends on the flow of, like, say, it depends on the flow of the music. So I would take a lot longer verses and a lot longer choruses and pre-choruses and stuff if the flow of my syllables are fast. But like a R&B song, it just seems too long for me, but I'm not too sure. And everybody, look, in music, there's rules, and when you learn about it, everybody says the best things is to know the rules and then break the rules. Okay, if you know, you know. But anyway, just for the sake of this, we're going to keep moving along because it is actually super fast to write these write songs this way. But obviously, I just want to show you limitations and point out certain things that I wish I knew when I first started using AI as well, limitations and things like that. So here's the chorus, guys. And as we go through, look, I'm just doing a quick analysis, right, so we can get through. But as we get through, I will show you the whole song as a full, okay? As a whole, I mean. So, let's go and so that's the verse, verse 2, bridge. That's exactly how I love to write. Verse 2, bridge. I would go verse 2, bridge. Verse 2, chorus, bridge, double chorus, and out. That's how I'd like to do it. But again, that's basically using everything that I usually build songs in that structure, right? And to be honest, me personally, I don't like to write the song and then add music to it. I like having music first and then writing the song to the feel of the music. So this is a little bit different, and it's up to everyone how they're doing it. I am just demonstrating how to write a song within minutes with AI. Okay? So here we go. Yes, please, can we do verse 2? And after verse 2, can we please go back into the chorus? Then let's do a bridge, and then let's do a double chorus, and on the last bit of the, double chorus, and that's the end. Because, yeah. So, the reason why I said double chorus is because at the end, what I mean is like, I've done this a lot personally in my own music. What I mean by that is that I will find a way to bring the mood down with the energy to a closing statement. well, that's just how I've done it in my own personal bodies of work. And again, it's up to everybody how they want to structure their song and things like that, and what they want to edit and the words that these are just suggestions that AI is giving. It's so much faster. If I had this when I was young and I first started writing music, which was so many years ago, I won't be exact, but too many years ago, more than 20 years ago, I can say that much. And if I had these tools, my life, how much easier my life would have been, right? And I tell you, I have only, I think it was like 3 days ago, was the first time I tried to write a song using this AI tool. So, and already I'm able to demonstrate to people how this could be and how this can help and how it can write songs. So I've given it the instructions to go into verse 2. Here we go. Here we've got verse 2. Beauty. Verse 2. And no. So verse 2. Oh, no, that was the chorus. Sorry. Verse 2. Then the chorus. Thank you. Listened. Chorus. And bridge. Here's the bridge. This is super cool. I love the words that AI has chosen for this particular song. I really like it. And don't forget, this is I just want to point out this limitation. I've used ChatGPT to build a few projects, so apart from what I've asked it to do right here and been specific on, it's actually used to the way that I talk. It will automatically implement some things around the projects that I've done. I literally had to tell it not to that like, can we start fresh, because I knew that I was going to do this project, this video. And I've had to ask him not to mention I always say him, sorry. When I say him, I mean AI. I've always had to say to AI, like, don't mention any of the projects, because why I'm saying this is because that's, to me, a limitation. Like, if I'm doing a song, I don't want things that have to do with the projects that I've done previous to this. But that is how broad AI is, and that's what people need to realize. You could be doing a totally new project that has nothing to do with the projects that you've done before, but it is amazing at remembering your brain pattern. Okay? So if you know that, then you can work around it and it works well for you. But a lot of people blame it on AI when actually they don't know how to use AI properly, and they don't know AI's limitations and or AI's expansiveness, like how amazing it is and how broad it is, that it would be able to remember all of that about you, you know? And at the same time, like, this is just on the funny note, at the same time be super feel like it can't remember things or retrieve things when you want them at the time. But it's just so broad, right? This is it's a learning curve the whole way through AI. So anyway, let's get back to this. So chorus, first round. I like this. I love to double chorus the end out. But yeah, just for educational purposes, guys, just want to teach you what you can do on AI, how to write songs within minutes. And we've nearly come to a half an hour. I'll tell you right now, if I'm going to be honest, 20 minutes of this was my talking, trying to educate you guys on not only on how to write a song, but obviously spotting things and the things why I talk about the limitations that and things like that is just so that you can better have AI work better for you, okay? And that you don't have to waste time like I did, because I learnt by myself and I've been down these roads, if you will, that felt like I was, wasting time. But now that I know these things, I don't waste time as much, okay? Sorry, I'm a real, especially when I feel like I'm educating, right? At the end of the day, guys, I'm not perfect. I love using these AI tools, but I just want people to know that they're, how to use these things to your advantage. Okay, so basically, cool. Now, can you just show us the whole song now? That's amazing. Thanks so much for your help. Can you show me the whole song together, please, now? So, guys, I'm going to now, surely it'll bring it up. Here's the full version, full song. Hang on, actually, let's go into the chorus, because girl, you got that something I can't shake. I'll be trying to pull up closer. What I'm trying to do right now, guys, just before we finish up, is okay, what I was doing there, sorry for going quiet, guys. What I was trying to do there was trying to find a name for the song. We got to have a name for the song, right? So, you know what? I went straight to the chorus to find that, but it doesn't seem like AI has repeated anything, because a tool that I use when I'm writing songs, and I've learned, it took me 20 years or so to learn this, is I usually the song comes out of the chorus, the thing that's said the most. So but I don't have anything that looks like that. So I like that. Won't ever make you guess. But this is, to be honest, I want to call it Wanna Be the One You Call. Wanna Be the One You Call, yeah. Because there's not really much else that... Wanna Be the One You Call. Can we please name this song Wanna Be the One You Call? And then can you please give me the whole song together, please? So if you notice, like, there's a certain way of how you need to ask, the questions you need to ask to get what you want, right? So people can say, oh yeah, AI did all of this. Yeah, to be honest, I purposely allowed AI to choose all the lyrics. But it doesn't have to be that way. I did it that way because obviously it's how to write a song in minutes. So but you absolutely have the option to choose your own words and things like that. It will do, but it will do what, it's able to do what you want it to do to point. And obviously it's up to every individual to exercise where that point is, right? But just for the purposes of this project, of this video, I wanted to AI to choose the words just to get through it fast. And because I know that I talk a lot and I have heaps of things to explain. So, yeah. So, here we go. So they've done a really good job. AI's done a really good job there. Here's the name of our song. Wanna Be the One You Call. Here's verse 1 at 8 bars. I don't know. I suppose it depends on the feel of the song, if that will end up being 8 bars. So we pre-chorus. That was shorter than the first, I feel. Here's our chorus. Here's verse 2. Here's a chorus. Here's our bridge. Here's our chorus. Here's our chorus, the first round. Here's the chorus, the second round. And then me personally, I would get to the end here, probably double one of these there. I would double Girl I'm Thinking About Forever. Actually, I ain't thinking nothing less. Wow. Okay, I ain't thinking nothing less. Girl I'm Thinking About Forever. I ain't thinking nothing less. Okay. We're going to change the name of the song. There it was there. It's either going to be I Ain't Thinking Nothing Less, or it's going to be I'm Thinking About Forever. Girl I'm Thinking About Forever. Actually, I like Girl I'm Thinking About Forever. Can we please change the name of the song to Girl I'm Thinking About Forever? So, guys, here we go. The AI, see, that's just how fast it is. It's faster than probably I could have, just figure of speech. Faster than I could have written it. That's not true, but I'm just saying. Like, look how fast that was. Super cool. Super cool. You could probably copy paste that onto whatever and print it out, and there, you've got your song there forever, right? Guys, this is how easy it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll give you one more scroll down. So here we are. There's the name of the song. I'll give you one more scroll down. The whole song. And guys, I hope you like it. Subscribe to see the next video. I'll be doing a few videos actually. I aim to do 2 videos per day. Whether they come out in that day will be one thing. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hope everyone gives it a go. And I hope you've learned something. If you've learned something, chuck something in the comments. And yeah, definitely be cool if you subscribe. Thanks very much. This is how to write a song in minutes. How to write an R&B song in minutes. So here we go with Girl I'm Thinking About Forever. I might one day get to the point where I have videos where I show me actually making this into a real song. Who knows? If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This is all for educational purposes. Subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching.